Hey, what is up guys? I'm Liam, and in today's video, I will be doing a smartphone collection update. So, yeah. Okay, so before I start, I just want to say that I know a lot of them are cracked, okay? But only a few of those have been my fault. And that's not even a handful of these things. Most of them I got like that, but yeah. Okay, so first up we have this BlackBerry Storm. It is in a case that is brand new because the phone looks like it's brand new. I mean, it's in like perfect condition, no scratches at all on that thing. It works, it's on Verizon, and yeah. I just didn't feel like taking it out of the case, off the wall and whatnot, cause yeah. Anyways, second we have this HTC G1. These are both, I have two of them, and they're both on T-Mobile, and both of them work totally fine. They're both set up on my account and whatnot, and this one's the one with the battery, so that one's going to be the one that turns on. But they both work. They're perfect condition, mint, and they're first generation G1s, which is really cool. Because they are worth more if they're first generation G1s. Because I think there was 3 generations of the first Android phone. And by the way, if I did not say it, these are the very first Android phones, because you might have not known, but there is an HTC that they were working on, but it was a phone, like a BlackBerry type phone, and that never came out, but that had Android software on it, and it wasn't a touchscreen or anything. So yeah, anyways, as you can see, oh, it just died. What the fuck? That's weird. Okay, you can still see the shit on the screen. What the fuck? Now you can't, because it's going away, but whoa, okay. Anyways, next up we have this HTC Pocket PC. It is the model number is 8125. I don't know. It works, it just needs a new battery. Next up we have this HTC Droid Incredible, or not Droid Incredible, HTC Hero 200. I always call this a Droid Incredible for some reason, but it works. I don't think it has a charged battery. Yeah, it doesn't, but it works totally fine. It's a pretty nice phone. I've always wanted one, and then I finally got one, so yeah. Anyways, next up we have this Droid 1 that never worked. I mean, it worked, but it would only charge to 9%. It had motherboard issues, and the touchscreen wouldn't work, so I drop tested it, and then got some cars to run over it. I don't even know why I still have it. I just do. Next up we have this Pocket PC made by HTC. Don't know what it is, so yeah. Next up we have this HTC Verizon Touch Pro 2. This one works totally fine. As you can see, it's charged. So yeah. Next up we have this Alcatel One Touch Pixie Glitz. It's broken, but it works. The touchscreen and everything works. So if I get another one that's like completely broken or something, then I'll just swap the screen. I don't know. I'll probably just smash this when I get another one. But I actually am supposed to be getting another Alcatel soon, near Christmas. So yeah. Also, I have 2 more iPhones coming in that I got for $20. If you want to guess which ones they are, post your opinion, or fuck, did I just turn into Gizmo Slip there? I just got that shit mixed up. Post what you think down in the comment section below. There we go. That took me a while to get out. Holy shit. Anyways, this one works. The touchscreen works and everything. It's just as a bad LCD. Anyways, next up we have this Galaxy S5 Active. It sadly doesn't work. It's water damaged. I got it that way. But the screen is still good, and the LCD is also still good, so I may save that for parts. Or if I get another one that works, I'll just drop test this one. because the LCDs are so hard to get out. I don't even know how you're supposed to do that. And I don't have a heat gun, so all I have is a hairdryer, and that's not even mine, so yeah. Anyways, next up we have this LG L70, I believe, and it does not work. I got it this way. Obviously, I wouldn't do that to my phone, at least on purpose. If on accident, that's more than I would do. But anyways, when I plug it in, there we go. The LCD comes up, and then it goes away, and then it comes up, and it goes away. But the LCD is also broken, so that sucks. Oh my god, shut up, dog. Sorry for that little interruption. My dog likes to bark at everything. Anyways, I will be throwing this from 15 to 20 feet, I think tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, because I'll just throw it from 15 or 20 feet off my dad's balcony and see if it'll crack anymore or survive and whatnot. Yeah, I've done it before with a couple of different phones, so yeah. Anyways, next up we have this ZTE Uhura or something. Or it's a ZTE N817, I believe. And it works totally fine. It actually still has service on it, which is free service, because this is a government plan phone, and somehow when I got it, it still had service. It also has a corroded battery, like badly corroded, but the battery still works, and surprisingly, it's actually still charged. So, yeah. Anyways, next up we have my iPhone 5S, and this phone is in decent condition. I'm going to be getting a new back for it soon, but for now, that'll have to wait. But it works. It's on iOS 11. And, I mean, mine doesn't run that bad on iOS 11. I barely find lag on it. Or, I barely experience lag on it, even though it's on iOS 11 and people say it's really bad. But, yeah. Anyways, next up we have one of the two Droid Incredible Cs that I have. This one is in a case because it's in pretty good condition. It's at least better than this one. And this one is missing its camera lens, and I stabbed it with a pen so the camera doesn't work. You know, when you're bored. And the screen is shattered, but it came already shattered. But it still works. It's just the camera doesn't work. Next up we have this Nokia 710 Lumia. It works totally fine. It was already cracked. Actually, no, it wasn't already cracked. I was stupid enough to crack it. This one I've had since I was little. And if you guys didn't know this about me, when I was little, I used to trash a lot of crap, even good crap. I would probably have over 200 phones right now if I didn't smash every single phone that my parents gave me. I would probably have over 200. But anyways, it works. It works totally fine, other than a charging port issue. You have to hold it a certain way to get it charged. But other than that, it works. Anyways, next up we have this ZTE, or not ZTE, Huawei, or Huawei, I don't know. But I honestly don't know what it is. It's a piece of crap to me, because it's shattered, but it works. Surprisingly. I thought this one wouldn't work. I thought, because I got, okay, so look, I got this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and a few different phones in a lot, and all of them came water damaged, but some of them worked, and I honestly thought this one wouldn't work, and I thought that one would, so, I don't know, but it works. It just has an issue with the touchscreen where it barely works up here. It only works up at the side, or up at the top, but then there's a whole part here, so yeah. Anyways, other than that, it works, so. Anyways, next up we have my Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. It was dropped without a case, and that was my fault. It slid off my lap when I went to get out of my dad's car, and it landed from a... No, it wasn't. So I used to carry my phones in a bag, and when I brought them to my dad's, or in a laptop case, and when I brought them to my dad's, when I went to get out of the car, I forgot to zip it up, and all of them fell out, which was bad. Then I had the S4 next to me, and then when I went to go pick up some phones, I grabbed the S4, and I had that in my hand while I was picking up phones off the ground, and then this somehow slid out of my hand and landed face first, and it completely shattered. From a foot! You know, other than that, it works, so, yeah. Anyways, next up we have this, I almost fell, LG Optimus S, I believe. And it works totally fine. Actually, is it charged? I can show you if it's charged. Yeah, it's not charged, so I can't show you. As you can see, that one's booting up. It's on Sprint. And yeah. Anyways, next up we have this Samsung Intensity, or not Intensity, Intercept, and it works totally fine. It just needs a new battery, so yeah, because somehow the battery just died on it. But yeah, anyways, next up we have this perfectly working and really good condition Nexus 4 for Metro, I believe, and it works totally fine. I don't think it's charged. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. But it works totally fine. I don't know what people have against this thing, but it's a pretty nice phone. I don't know why people don't like it so much, or at least people that I've met and heard about it, you know. But it works totally fine. It's on Android 5.1.1, so yeah. Next up we have this ZTE Concord 2. It works perfect. It's in really beat up condition though, and I got it that way. So yeah. I'm not gonna turn it on because it's dead. But yeah, anyways, next up we have this iPhone 6, which is currently being parted out because it is not only activation locked, but the motherboard is fried. So it's currently being parted out. It still has the camera, the motherboard, the buttons, the charging port, speaker, and stuff like that. But it doesn't have the battery nor the screen, and that's pretty much all that's missing from it. It did have all of that when I got it, but then when I fried it, I just kept it, and then my friend Jordan needed a new screen for his phone, so I just gave him the cracked one from there, because, you know, for free. Whatever. Anyways, next up, we have a Samsung Galaxy Y. It's a pretty freaking small Galaxy, I'll tell you that much. And if it's charged, I will be able to show you that it works. Okay, it's not charged, but it is water damage. It had watermarks in the screen between the plastic touchscreen and the LCD, but I took it apart and cleaned that out, so now it looks perfect. But you can still notice some watermarks like in the screen itself when you turn it on, but whatever. Anyways, next up we have a Samsung Galaxy S4, which is completely shattered and busted. It turns on though. I don't know if you could hear that, but it vibrated. And there should be an LCD, or not LCD, but light. There we go. I guess not. Oh, wait, maybe it's dead. I think this one's dead. Alright, never mind. But it works. It just needs a new LCD and screen, and yeah. Next up, we have a Samsung Galaxy S3. It works totally fine. It got shattered in the middle. It already had this crack right there, and that crack right there. Also, these tiny cracks right there, and that one right there. But then, I was stupid. I had this at... Okay, so look. Here's a quick story. So I brought this and my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, which I'm recording off of right now, which is another smartphone, obviously, who doesn't know that. But it's in perfect condition. Yeah, I brought that to school because that's my main phone, and then I also brought this to school that day. And I was in cooking class, and we were cooking stuff, and I had my headphones plugged in to that, listening to music, and I had this one. So I had the headphones in my ear, and they were also plugged into my Galaxy S6, and I set the phone down on the counter, and I also set this one down next to it, And what happened is I was stupid and the trash can was behind me, and I went to walk over to the trash can to throw something away while my headphones were plugged in because I'm stupid, and it pulled the Galaxy down, and it also pulled this one down with it, and it completely shattered in here. Other than that, though, it is totally fine. It works everywhere. So yeah, I'm kind of pissed still that happened, but, you know, life happens. I'm actually going to move over here now. Now we have an iPhone 4S in pretty good condition. It just has a scratched up back. It's more scratched up over here. But other than that, it works totally fine, other than the charging port. I need to get a new charging port for it because, or the charging dock, because it's messing up. It keeps on rebooting itself and whatnot. So let's say I turn it off, it'll turn itself back on. If it dies, it'll show the low battery sign, and then it'll turn off and then show the low battery sign, and just do that all until it dies, like, completely. I don't know why, but that's the only thing wrong with it. It's on 9.3.5, so yeah. Anyways, it's dead, so I can't show you. But anyways, next up we have this iPod Touch 2nd generation. And it works totally fine. It's just dead. But it's on iOS 4.2.1 or something. And it works totally fine. Anyways, next up we have this iPhone 2G, which works perfect. It just has a stuck power button and a stuck volume down button, and it's a tiny bit harder. You have to press the power button a tiny bit harder to do stuff with it. But other than that, it doesn't have any screen burn or anything, which is cool. And I got it for $30. It's worth about $60 now. So yeah, even with a cracked screen. It is only cracked up here though. Like, there's no cracks going down here, which is really surprising, but you know, whatever. It's on 3.1.3, newest firmware for it. And as you can see, it works totally fine. But as you can see, the volume button is stuck, so all you gotta do is just turn it back on. Oh, fuck you. Alright, anyways. Yeah, anyways, next up we have this Galaxy Prevail LTE on Boost Mobile. It works totally fine. I got it like this for $10 at the flea market. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not, but the guy was selling an S3 for $30, and I was like, heck no, because I don't have $30 to spend on an S3 right now, which is actually a pretty good price for an S3, but I didn't have the money, so I just bought this, and yeah, it works totally fine. It's on 4.4.4, so yeah. Next up, we have a Samsung Galaxy S2. I got it like this, and it works perfect. Okay, there. As you can see. So, yeah, it's on 4.0.2 or something. Next up, we have this iPhone 5. Now, this is a special one because this iPhone 5 is on iOS 7.1.2, and I got it for $1.80. It came with... Okay, so look, I got it in a lot of phones. The lot costed $18 with free shipping. Free shipping. It had 10 things in it, 8 phones, a Samsung Bluetooth headset. Oh, God, stop it. Hiccups and crap. A Samsung Bluetooth headset, 8 phones, and a wireless adapter, or Wi-Fi adapter for a PC. So technically I got everything in that lot for $1.80 each. And yes, this iPhone 5 works. It's also jailbroken. It had an iCloud account on it, but since it didn't have any password, I jailbroke it and got the iCloud off manually using a little trick from Hugh Jeffrey's video that he did on the iPhone 4. But it also worked on the iPhone 5 on 7.1.2, so it should work on every single iPhone that runs 7.1.2. Anyways, next up we have this Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant. It works totally fine. It's in better condition than my dad's that he uses right now, which I should be getting soon because he should be getting a new phone soon. But yeah, surprisingly right now he uses an S1, and this one works perfect. I got it in the lot 3 phones, including those 2, and this one, and guess how much I got that for? $15. Yep, 15. Also, by the way, sorry for the fucking sound out there. That's my parent watching TV really loud because he, yeah. Anyway, oh my god, why am I cursing so much? I don't need to be, but I am. Anyways, next up we have this Samsung Galaxy. Good. Swear, telemarketers. What you heard right there was my ringtone because some fucking telemarketer called, and you know what I said to him? Fuck off, stop calling me, you fucking bitch! Because that same number keeps on calling me. And it's getting really annoying. So, yeah, anyways. Samsung Galaxy S Continue. I don't have the time for this, man. And, yeah, it works totally fine. I got it for $15 also. I don't think it's charged. Yeah, it's not. But the cool thing about this is that it has 2 screens. One is what they like to call the ticker display, and the other one is just the normal display. As you can see the 2 screens, and yeah, it works totally fine. It's in pretty good condition. And yeah, next up we have this iPhone 4, which is also on 7.1.2, and it is also jailbroken, and actually it's charged, which is kind of cool. But it's on Verizon, just like that one, and yeah, actually those are the exact same on how the home screen and whatnot looks. I put the same stuff on them and whatnot, so, yeah, I can also do fuck. God. God damn it. I can't speak today. I've had so much trouble speaking today. It's dual booted on the iOS 6, or I can dual boot it onto iOS 6, so yeah. Anyways, next up we have this white 5C, which is not iCloud locked. It's on my account, and it works perfect. It just needs a new screen, which I haven't gotten yet. And yeah, other than that, it works totally fine. So yeah. Next up we have the blue 5C, which used to be my main phone before I got the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. And yeah, it has a new screen on it because I had to buy a new screen, since I took it off and ripped the ribbon cable from taking it off too much. But, I mean, it has a pretty good, decent screen on it for $20. It should be actually charged. Yep, it is. It's just, it doesn't get bright at all. Like, no. It's really dark, for a screen, you know. I don't know, other than that, it's pretty good. Other than, like, the home button is pretty crappy quality, because you can just do that, and then it's stuck like that. But that's just because the screen, the cutout is a tad bit too big for the home button. Anyways, next up we have this Samsung Galaxy Fame that I don't even know why I still have. I'm probably just gonna completely destroy it one day. Yeah, it's in shit condition. Why the fuck are you in? Okay. Anyways, this is as bright as it gets. It's not even bright enough to make it to where you can't see stuff. But other than that, it works totally fine. Other than it has some touchscreen issues, like once in a blue moon, but, you know, for $20, it was a pretty good screen. Next up we have a Samsung Admire. Works totally fine. I don't think it's charged. Yeah, it's not. Next up we have this Alcatel One Touch True. I drop tested it because it doesn't work at all. It was in mint condition, I guess, but the motherboard was terrible and the screen was fried, so I couldn't save any of that. I could probably still save the LCD if I wanted to, but for now I'll just keep it in the phone. But if I get another One Touch True or something, I'll just put the LCD in there, because, you know, why not? But it doesn't work. All it does when I plug it in is show a blue light up here, and it doesn't even flash or anything. It just shows that when I took it apart, there was so much corrosion. There's a video that I did a while back. I'll try and put a link to that in the description below. So if you want to go check out how bad it is, then I'll include a link. But yeah. Anyways, next up we have this LG 800G that I got from my friend Ryan. He also gave me the Samsung Intercept, which is right there. This works totally fine. It's on TracFone. It's a piece of shit because it's like an $8 phone, but you know. Next up we have the smashed, sorry, hiccup, BlackBerry Storm, and it does not work. It has LCD issues and stuff like that, so yeah. Next up we have this very smashed, but working, HTC MyTouch 3G. The LCD does not work, and it obviously doesn't have a touchscreen on it. I mean, the LCD shows stuff, but, I mean, the phone still works, which is surprising because I ran it over with my bike and then hit the brakes and made it slide while I was going. So it was under my tire sliding across the road while I had my brakes on. And yeah, anyways, next up we have this. By the way, the reason I did that is because this has a broken LCD, and it had a broken LCD from the beginning. Anyways, Nokia Neuron. It works totally fine. It just doesn't have a charge because I haven't charged it up in like 17 million years. So, yeah. Anyways, next up we have two of these LGs. I don't know what they are. They're pieces of shit, and they both have broken LCDs. I might find another one to get an LCD for this one because this one's in really good condition other than the LCD. But, yeah. This one is the one that works, that one doesn't, so yeah. Anyways, next up we have the, well, they both have broken LCDs. This one, like, actually works. Like, when you plug it in, it does stuff. And then this one doesn't work at all. Next up we have the Samsung, whatever the crap, it's a cheap Java phone, but it works. Next up we have this Samsung SGH A877. I really like this phone because it actually has an AMOLED screen, which is very surprising because usually these cheap Java phones don't really have screens like that. So I think it's really cool that this one has one. And it works perfectly fine. I guess I could sort of show you. Yes. Go the fuck. Aww. Alright, never mind. I guess I can't. It's dead. Next up, we have my completely shattered Kindle Fire HD6. Is it charged? I don't think so. So I guess I can't show you. But yes, this thing actually works totally fine. I did put a speaker on it, though, because the speaker was blown. And this one's much louder than the other one. That's why I also did it like that. But yeah, other than that, it works. It works totally fine. The touchscreen, the LCD, and everything. It's just completely shattered because I punched it. Okay? Because the touchscreen is messed up. Because that was also a really cheap-ass fucking screen. And yeah, I don't really recommend getting cheap screens because they're not that good. Anyways, last of all, not next up, but last of all, we have my LG K10 that I got from my friend Sarah. It works. It's on Android 7, and yeah, it works. Almost dropped it. But it's in really, really, really good condition. I once again thank her for giving this to me because that was really cool. And yeah. Anyways, those are all of my smartphones. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss another cool video like this. Also, yeah, I know. 3 in a week. 3 collection videos in a week, alright? I did one today because I didn't know what else to do, okay? And I thought, oh man, smartphone collection, because I got more. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.